Yo, what up? What's going on, family? Hold on 1 second. Get it together. Let's go live here on my other platform. Happy Thursday. Thanks for driving in Therapeutic Thursday, April 16, 2026. A big day in the universe, a big day in my family, a big day for me. Oh, we here, in spite of all of the challenges this morning, the emotional challenges, the physical stuff, man. We are here. We are grateful to be here, grateful to be alive. Happy Thursday, episode 607 of SRDaily, episode 607. Pushing through, man, Feeling good, rocking my favorite colors, blue, my navy blue, my royal blue kufi. You know what I mean? Got my jewels on. Today we're going to show up and we're going to represent as best as we can. You know what I mean? As best as we can, we're going to represent. Peace and love. What's the deal? What's going on? My beloved family. Woo! The music is going. We're about to get to the show, man. We are about to get to the show. Once again, episode 607 of SRDaily. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Marston. You are tuned in. We are live Monday through Fridays, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok live. Shout out TikTok, shout out Facebook, shout out YouTube. I won my appeal a few days ago against TikTok. They banned me. They said I was talking criminal behavior and shit like that, and all I was doing was sharing real stories about my life and about the lives of the people around me. That's all I do. I don't promote criminality. I don't promote criminal behavior. I don't fucking endorse criminal behavior. I don't fucking glorify that shit. I don't glorify anything that I've done, anything that I've been a part of, anything that I've seen. There's no glorification here. But I understand that shit happens. We do shit. Our people do shit. It happens in this real life. And I'm a storyteller. And I talk about the shit that happens in the world, the shit that happens in my life, the shit that happens in our communities, right? So yeah, man, today is April 16th, man. We're going to get into all the significance of today. There's a lot of different things happening today, but the highlight, I guess, the best news is that it's my boy Donnelly's birthday today. Donnelly Rodriguez, the Dominican, motherfucking black Dominican, housing attorney, criminal justice attorney, housing activist, community advocate. Brother is a passionate, powerful brother, man. Met him close to 10 years ago now, 8-9 years ago or so, doing some activism, man. We worked together and fought together on different fronts, get people's housing shit right, keep people in their apartments, to address a lot of inequities in our Long Island City and Astoria community, specifically public housing, Queensbridge, Ravenswood, Astoria, Woodside. So yeah, happy birthday to the brother, man. He is in Colombia for his birthday. We chatted a bit last night. Flew out to Colombia, man, to celebrate. The brother deserves all of the love, man. Again, he is a great brother, man. His heart is definitely in the right place. Yeah, shout out to him. Happy birthday to my man, Donnelly Rodriguez. Right, and now we're going to get to the show, man. We're going to cut this music off. We're going to put up these notes. To it, man. Again, today is a beautiful day outside, beautiful day in the universe, beautiful day internally. Some heavy energies, right? New moon is tomorrow. There's a lot of shit happening today. But as we talk about the day, I don't believe in, I don't think coincidence exists. I like to think every single thing that happens is of divine alignment. So let's pull these notes up. Once again, Thursday, April 16, 2026. That's 4/16/2026, episode 607. Today, we're going to start with our first segment. Our first segment is a quote of the day. Today's quote says, "To err is human. To forgive, divine." Unknown. Once again, today's quote of the day, our first segment says, "To err is human. To forgive, divine." So I was looking for quotes on forgiveness this morning, and I felt a lot of great quotes, but this one stood out to me most. So I had family quote this morning, all right? I haven't seen or hugged my children since September. We're doing our weekly calls, but I haven't seen them. I don't know where they live since September of last year. So that's October, November, December, January, February, March. Now we're in April. We're getting close to 7 exact months. It was September 27th. We're going on 7 months since I've seen my children. We had an absence before. It was 18 months. And none of it was because I didn't want to see my children, right? If you know me, you know I have always been an active father to the child that I physically created, biologically created, and to the child that I inherited through my former marriage, who I'm still raising to this day. I have never abandoned my children, right? My ex-wife has me in court for child support that I was paying, right? I was paying her directly. And when I wasn't paying, it's because we had an agreement to co-parent, right? We first split, I paid, then I got a crib, right? She had the most of the time. I got a crib. We decided to split time. And as we split time, we split fees and nobody paid anybody money. We just took care of the things that needed to be taken care of. Education, food, clothing, shelter, of course, right? We had an agreement, co-parents, and no one was paying. So she has me in court while violating the agreement herself by keeping my daughter, right? I only have one biological child, but I raised two. By keeping my daughter away from me, among so many other things, she's in 100% violation. Yet I forgive her and I understand. Right? I have I wish her no harm. She's still in my prayers. Her and her family are in my prayers and in my meditations daily. I send her love. I send her divine guidance. Right. And my prayer is that, not only she stays healthy and well and thrives, but that we get to a place where we can co-parent, right, and communicate. Right. My children want to see me. It's a lot. But that's why I was looking for forgiveness, because there was a time just a few months back last year where I was angry. Things would happen and I'd be angry. And even though now I still may get angry, like last week call, I got angry, but I didn't get angry wanting to do anything. Where before I got angry and wanted to do things. Right now it's anger and it's just like, fuck, this is fucked up, right? And separate from me as a dad, my feelings, I feel for those children. My son specifically, who knows his biological dad, and I guess his biological dad is getting more involved now, but for the last 12 years that I've been involved in his life, been in and out, inconsistent, and I've been extremely consistent, right? Even when I had no money, I was there, physically there, right? All of the time, right? To school, from school, with a fractured ankle, with no money, walking long distances, calling people to borrow money for Uber, all of these things, and doing a whole bunch of other things to make sure that they ate and were taken care of, right? So I know my heart is in the right place, and so I forgive her, man. Like, she's making a decision that she feels is the best for her, and the children, right? We're in disagreement there, but you can never know what's in anybody's heart. You can never know what's in anybody's heart. And so, yeah, man, I chalk it up and I forgive, right? So to err is human. I fucked up, right? I could say she's fucked up, but that's human. To forgive is divine, and I forgive. I forgive her 100,000%, 100 million times over. Nothing but forgiveness, right? So let's move right along to our second segment of the day. Today's second segment, Need to Know News of the Day, as always, is a Did You Know? And all of this stuff, all of these notes today are pretty in alignment, right? Did you know? Doing the hard thing is usually better for you, while doing the easy thing usually causes the most harm, especially in the long run. So doing the hard thing is usually better for you, while doing the easy thing usually causes the most harm, especially in the long run. So now we're talking still about forgiveness and letting go. Those are indeed hard things to do, especially when you feel someone has done you wrong or caused harm to you or those you love. It is easy to be angry and want revenge. It's easy to spew hate and do all of those things. It's hard to hold your fucking emotions, to cry, and to express them in a healthy way, right? That's fucking hard to do, especially when that's not how you were raised. When you were raised lashing out, when you were raised cussing out, when you were raised matching energy, even if it's the lowest vibration. When that's how you were raised, that's what you were raised in and with, and that's what you've done the great majority of your life. It's easy to fall back into that shit. It's extremely easy to revert back to that mindset, back to that way of living. That shit is hard. But although it doesn't feel comfortable doing that, right, to hold those emotions, to not lash out when someone says something or does something that causes you harm or makes you feel a certain way, right? It doesn't feel comfortable holding those emotions. It is so beneficial in the long run. Temperance is indeed a virtue. Temperance is indeed a virtue, to temper your emotions, to temper your responses, to regulate your emotions, to balance your emotions, to feel something and not have to react to everything that you feel, not having to react to everything that someone says or does. To be in control of your feelings, to be in control of your emotions is power. right? As they say, when someone else can get you angry, when someone else can make you do something that you wasn't planning on doing, they have power over you. So if I'm planning on having a great day, and I'm like, yo, today's a beautiful day. We're going to do X, Y, and Z today, A, B, and C today. And someone says something or does something, and then it makes me react in a certain way that wasn't part of my plan, and I do something, then they got control of me. They can make me do anything, right? If they push the right fucking button. And for a long time, my buttons, I wore my heart on my sleeve, and my buttons could easily be pressed. And I remember when I was young, I said, yo, people could easily press your buttons, and people would say things, do things, look a certain way, make a certain move, and I would be fucking angry, and I would respond or react most times, and it would be violently, right? It would be with deep aggression, right? Cussing people out, ready to fight and do whatever. And that's not who I am anymore. That's not who I've wanted to be, right? I committed to transforming my life and said, I'm going to be somebody completely different. I don't like the results that come from living like that. I don't like the results that come from feeling like that. I don't like how I feel when I react. Yesterday, I was talking to my barber, and I'm like, right, we were talking about the real shit in the world. And I was like, well, one thing for me that really allowed me to change, transform, and to sustain this transformation was that I didn't like the way I felt when certain shit would happen. And so somebody would do something, let's say, or say something, and I react, right, violently, or I react with aggression. And in the moment, it may satisfy that carnal urge inside of me, right, that primal survival thing inside of me. But long term, I'm thinking about it. Damn, I hurt that person's feelings, right? Like me, I'm a compassionate, empathetic motherfucker, and I've always been. And so when I call somebody harm, I don't like the way that shit feels. I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels when someone's mad at me for something I said or did, right? Or hurt by something I said or did, especially if it's a person I love. So for me, it's like, okay, cool. It's two people love each other, right? Or in some type of relationship, right? Relational agreement, even if it's co-parenting. You love them, they don't love you. Nobody loves nobody. However you want to see it. It's in my best interest to protect my peace and my sanity. So even if someone's saying something or doing something, to hold, to match that energy, right? Or to be angry for a long time, like, this shit doesn't serve me. It doesn't serve me. So yes, it's hard to let go. It's hard to forgive. It's hard to have understanding when another person is not having it for you, not giving you the same, like, it's not reciprocal. It's tough. But that's the fucking beauty of fucking compassion, is that it's not supposed to be easy. That's the beauty of growth and transformation. It's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it and it wouldn't be worth shit. But it's tough. The tough things are the beautiful things. The tough things are the things that ultimately benefit you in the long run. They make you a better person. They make you more compassionate, make you more forgiving, more graceful, right? And then on the selfish side, I like to think you get more favor. The more forgiveness that you extend to others, the more favor is brought upon your own life. And the more favor is brought upon your own life, the more favor I like to think is brought upon the lives of the people who you love and are connected with, right? Because I like to believe that energy, it, as I mentioned, I think yesterday, the day before, it radiates outward. And so when you operate on a frequency, right, when you are vibrating on a certain frequency, the energy that you are operating in, it reverberates, it vibrates outward, and it touches the people who you love, your parents, your children, your spouse, your siblings, your friends, your uncles, your aunts, your nieces, your nephews, the people who you are passing with, right? Like, energy is contagious. And so if you operate in love, with peace, true love, right? Not that fake love that's like, yeah, I say I love you. We spoke about it the other day, but I'm condescending, right? I'm talking down on you. I'm looking down on you. I'm trying to figure out a way to get over on you. When my love is pure and genuine, it's gonna come back. No energy escapes the universe. What goes around comes around is a urban saying, right? We say that in the hood. What goes around comes back around again. It's a fucking song. The energy that you put out will come back to you. What you think of others will be thought of you. What you feel towards others will be felt of you. And then one thing we know is that energy intensifies as it goes. And so you may think something, right? It may go out, but it may come back to you as an action, right? You may think, oh, people ain't shit. I hate the world. Da 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 da. And now it comes back to you. People ain't shit. I hate the world. But someone actually commits an act of violence against you or against someone you love. Because the energy that you put out, fuck everybody, people ain't shit, fuck the world, and that shit comes back, and now something happens to your baby, something happens to your spouse, and is quote unquote unjust, right? Undeserving. It's like, man, like, so when the shit that I be talking about, guys, is real fucking life, man. It is real life, right? Temperance is indeed a virtue. The easy thing is normally not the most beneficial thing long term. The hard thing, doing the hard thing, holding your emotion, forgiving, letting go, all of those things is hard, but in the long run, they are so beneficial to your spirit, to your consciousness, right? To who you are as a person, right? Blessings to your sisters. Thank you so much. Yes, today is my sister's transition date. We are going to get into that in a minute. All right. So we're gonna move right along to our third segment of the day. Again, today's third segment, keeping right along with the same thing. Tip of the day: hold no malice in your heart for those who cause you harm. That's a real tip. I know there are people who are angry at their exes. There are people who wish their exes experienced this pain or that pain, or this person who did this to their sibling or to whoever, or wish they get what they deserve. Somebody gonna wish that against you. And how you know something that you've done, right, in the eyes of the Most High, right, in the mind of the Most High, that you pay retributions for that. Now, what if you get what you deserve, right? I love. Again, Steve Harvey said this shit, and I might butcher a little bit. He said, "Justice is getting what you deserve." He said, "Mercy is not getting what you deserve," right? He said, "But grace is getting what you didn't deserve." Justice is getting what you deserve. Mercy is when you get something, or when you don't get what you deserve, right? You hurt somebody and it doesn't come back to you. You commit a crime and you get away with it. That's mercy. You deserve some punishment, but you didn't get it. Mercy. Grace is when you get something that you did not deserve. You cannot earn it. You got another day of life and you done fucked up. 50 Cent said it. God's the seamstress to tailor fitted my pain, right? I got scriptures in my brain. He said, no. He said, all the wrong I done, the Lord still keep on blessing me. That's the bar. All the wrong I done, the Lord still keep on blessing me. You got to be thankful and graceful, right? So hold no malice in your heart, man, for those who cause you harm. Being angry, being frustrated, being sad and hurt, all valid feelings, all valid emotions. Feel those things. Feel them deeply, feel them fully, right? But that's different than holding malice. Holding malice is to wish harm on someone. Wish no harm on anyone. Like, let that shit go, man. Like, let that shit go, man. Let that shit go. Live for you, right? As they say, forgiveness is not so much for the other person, it's for you. Letting go of that malice, letting go of that envy, letting go of that hurt, that rage, that revenge. Like, leave that shit, man. Like, hold no malice in your heart. It will ultimately, because the malice that you hold in your heart will ultimately backfire and cause harm on you. You will be harmed. Again, the energy that you put out will come back to you. So you got malice in your heart. Now somebody else got malice in their heart. Now you just got malice. You're not thinking about going all the way with some shit, but somebody else is thinking about going all the way. They got less to lose than you. They didn't learn the emotional regulation tools that you've learned. And so they willing to go all the fucking way and they willing to take you out. Because they got malice in their heart too. So you ain't worth shit to them. Whereas another person who you got malice towards, you may be like, you know what? Yeah, I got malice, but I don't really want to do anything. But frequency, it goes out, it comes back, man. You can't control how it returns. So all you could do, I try to tell my mother this shit, is put out as much positive energy as possible, as much purely positive energy as possible, day in and day out, regardless of what you are feeling, regardless of what others have done. Put out positive energy, move with love, move in love, move because of love, right? Remember, don't be like others. Do not be like others, and allow peace and love to lead the way. Allow peace and love to guide you, to lead the way. Stay relevant there. Stay like rest there in that space of peace and love, and know that that shit will guide you. It will hold you. It will keep you. It will nourish you. Love is enough. It doesn't always feel like it because it doesn't always have an immediate result, tangible immediate result. But for me, the immediate result of love is feeling good about the way I'm living. That's the immediate result. I know that I'm in peace. I know that I'm fulfilling my heart's desires. I know that I'm not causing harm physically, mentally, nor emotionally to other people. I'm not doing that. And if I am, it's not intentional. And once I'm made aware of it, I will make adjustments. I will be accountable. I will be responsible for how I show up. I will be responsible for how I communicate with folks, and I will make the necessary adjustments. And it's as simple as that. All right. So yeah, allow peace and love to lead the way. Hold no malice in your heart for those who cause you harm. We're gonna move right along to our fourth and final segment of the day. Sefu said, I poured libation out for my ex-wife today. I called on her parents to be with her. My heart is lighter. Blessing, brother. Blessings. Oh, I love to hear that. I am finally getting over being angry at my ex-wife. I am grateful for the experience. It was a stop on my destination. Oh, my brother. I love to hear that. Oh, my brother said, fool. That made my heart smile, King. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for being in that space. Thank you for sharing that. I am so fucking proud of you. Happy Therapeutic Thursday. Yes, 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 yes. Oh man, you just made my day, brother. Yo, oh man, I can't wait to hug you and tell you how proud I am of you, man. So powerful. Moving right along to our fourth and final segment. Fourth segment, always our build of the day. Today's build is leaning heavy into the concept of divinity. I lean heavy into this concept that all is divine, everything is divine aligned, and everything is happening in divine timing. So when I think about today, right, April 16th, 98, April 16th, my older sister Reese transitioned. Reese was 39 years old, right? Passed away, lung cancer, and a couple of other things she had going on with her body, man. A couple of things. She was ill for a long time. I think she developed a lung cancer later, and I think that's ultimately what took her out. Yeah. I think about today, April 16th, 98, Reese passed. Then we all lived with that for 18 years. And then suddenly on April 16th, 2016, my second older sister, Reese was my older sister, second older sister, Bunny, Maddie Bell, Funny Money Bunny transition, April 16th, 2016. I told the story all week. 2 children, sisters, same mother, same father, born back to back. Reese was born by our dad and their mom, and then Bunny was born by our dad and their mom. And grew up, same household. 2 older brothers than them two. Then our father, their mother transitioned. Our father married again, had 2 other children, Leroy and Alicia, right? Then our dad split with their mother, and then my mother had me, right? So two sisters, same mother, same father, passed the same exact day, almost to the hour, almost to the minute. So I think Bunny transitioned like 11:29, 11:28, and Reese transitioned like 11:30 something, 11:40 something in the morning, if I'm not mistaken, right? I don't believe in coincidences, man. I don't think coincidences exist. I like to think that, again, the universe is in numbers. I like to think that, again, everything is divine. I lean heavy into that concept. And I lean into this concept most when the thing doesn't make sense. And so when you think of it logically, the shit don't make sense. Like, how the fuck 2 sisters pass on the same day? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck from similar illness, cancer, right? Cancer and some other shit, right? Bunny had STI, again, that was fucking her for a long time. Ended up developing cancer, ended up taking her out within like 2 weeks, right? Within like 2 weeks, realized she had stage 4 cancer. Then she was gone 2-3 weeks later, right? Fucked up shit. So for me, again, I trust the process, knowing that all things are indeed connected, fully trusting that nothing at all in the universe happens by chance, and that every single thing that happens is according to the will of the divine. I don't think that I know that a leaf on a tree doesn't blow if it's not the will of the divine. An ant doesn't move if it's not the will of the divine, right? A dog doesn't bark if it's not the will of the divine. I know that shit in my heart of hearts of hearts, in my consciousness, in my mind, in every freaking morsel of in my being. I know that every single thing happens according to divine alignment, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't. My dad and my mom were not supposed to meet 33 years apart. They weren't supposed to meet and be together and have a child, right? According to human standards, I wasn't supposed to be here, right? From their encounter to being in a fire to being shot and all the other shit that happened, that my life could have been ended, but I'm still here. And so many other miracles that we see every day. We are a miracle when you think about human beings, when you think about how a human is created and how humans developed and evolved. When you think about this shit, right? Like, and how humans evolve, because whether you think about whatever story you wanna freaking subscribe to, just think about it. A person did not exist. 2 humans came together. Intercourse. Sperm hit a cell. Sperm hit an egg, right? Egg attracted the sperm, right? Something small was developing, and it grew and it grew and it grew, and then it grew eyes, right? And then it grew feet and hands, and then it grew a brain, right? It developed a brain, and then it grew a heart. And inside of the mother, there's 2 heartbeats. I heard it and I felt it. I felt my daughter's heart beating at the same time my ex-wife's heart was beating. She was crazy, right? When you think about that shit, and we come out and we're not able to talk, and our eyes are closed sometimes, and we grow and develop, and now we're walking, talking, right? And we're boning and we're doing all of the things. This shit is a fucking miracle to exist, especially when you think about all of the humans that could potentially exist, all of the different freaking combinations of DNA, RNA, and all of that shit that will never exist. The majority of humans that could possibly exist will never exist. We come here for a short time and then we leave. Our walk on earth is short and then we're gone. This shit is the divine alignment, man. And we're here on divine timing. And so I lean fully into the process. I trust it fully, wholeheartedly. Right. And yeah, man. Like I said, especially on today, right? Especially on days like today, when I'm like, yo, 2 of my sisters transition on April 16th. This shit don't make no fucking sense. Other than is divine alignment. And there's something there maybe for my siblings and I to catch, to learn from, right? Maybe not my siblings, maybe just me. Maybe it's everybody's different, right? I'm really into the numbers. I'm really into the questioning things and asking the questions, and maybe my siblings are not, right? I don't know, right? But I know I think about this shit a lot. I used to bring it up to my aunt all the time, right? Like, yo, this shit is crazy. She's like, yeah, I don't know. God works in mysterious ways, as we all say, and the mysterious ways is the divine alignment, right? So yeah, man, that's the day. About to get ready to head out in a bit, right? Yeah, court and just this day, and then more packing later at the crib. We got a lot of stuff packed yesterday. So grateful for Kimona and just her energy and her organizational and packing freaking prowess, right? And skills and abilities. And yeah, we almost out that crib. Should be in the streets in the next 2 days, right? I will be in the streets in the next 2 days, completing this hunger strike. My last 2 weeks of this hunger strike. We're on day 34 today, so 16 days left. The countdown is real. Tomorrow's gonna be 35 with fucking no. Today's 34. Tomorrow's day 35. It's gonna be 15 days left. Saturday is fucking 36. Gonna be 14 days left to the day. And I may go to that Monday, which would be 16 days. But either way, this shit is almost done. And I'm feeling stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger physically. Emotionally, I'm stronger, right? Obviously, early on, there was some self-doubt. There was all of this. I let go of some attachments to the fundraiser, right? It's like, cool, we're going to revamp this shit. We're going to push this shit back out. We're going to trust the process. And I know that when we get outside, one, things are going to intensify, right? I'm going to be way more active, way more engaged. I'm going to be outside all day, every day for 2 weeks, 14 to 16 days. I'll be outside, right? And so shit going to intensify. I'm going to have my bullhorn. I'll be talking shit in my neighborhood about the shit going on in my neighborhood and the shit going on in our city, in our country, and across the globe. But listen, guys, that is our show for this morning. Also, it is amazing at the selection of time period that the Creator has chosen for every creation. Ashe, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Right? Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Morrison. Man, this is episode 607 of SRDaily, episode 607. On this Thankful, Thriving, and Therapeutic Thursday, man, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Please be sure to tap in tomorrow. Same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and of course, TikTok Live. Tell a friend and tell a friend, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. We're also live streaming every single night of these 50 days. Today is day 34 at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, exclusively on YouTube. And tonight's discussion is on faith and transformation. And the topic couldn't come at a more divine day, where today is all about faith. It's all about faith and transformation and walking in divine light. And listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up! The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Peace and love.